Nucleus is the important material in the cell as it controls all the activities within the cell what are happening to be fulfilled in a day-to-day life, as it is in case of human being, or it is the smallest organism called as ant, or in case of any single cellular organism like amoeba. Nucleus is important as it is the master of the cell. Why? Because a master in a classroom, how the master controls all the activities in a classroom. Similarly, like that, a nucleus will also continue all the aspects within the cell. And this is otherwise called as master organelle in the cell, and otherwise called as control center of the cell. It controls all the central activities of the cell within the cell. And if we discuss about an animal cell, as it is having prominent nucleus, that means which is having very bigger nucleus. In case of this bigger nucleus, we can see some of the parts here. So what are the parts here we will discuss? First one, it is genetic material. Genetic material is just thrown within the cell. That means here within the nucleus we can see genetic material is passed here and there, and this is important to produce another cell information. That means the copied cell information will be like a CD or a DVD or a pen drive. So just like a pen drive data, how it copies to another pen drive, it copies into another cell. So this is important within the cell and within the nucleus. As to protect the nucleus, a nuclear membrane is present, and that nuclear membrane is a double layered. You can see here double layered, and some gaps are there. That gaps are called as nuclear pore. These gaps are called as nuclear pore, and this nuclear pore will helps the food materials to enter, or otherwise any chemicals to be entering into the nucleus, or from there to another genetic material, or it helps in the form of escaping different important components within the nucleus. So that will form as a door like for home, our home. And there is an important part called as nucleoplasm. In cell we will say cytoplasm is present, but here similar like the texture which is very thick, it is called as nucleoplasm. Nucleoplasm is a thick jelly like substance which is surrounded within the nucleus, and centrally which is you are seeing here, it is called as nucleolus. That means within a cell nucleus is present, within the nucleus nucleolus is present, and this is chief element within the nucleus. That means it is an important part within the nucleus. And this image we can see only through electronic microscope, not through normal microscope. And almost all the organisms, if we just discuss all the organisms, genetic material will be filled within the nucleus only. And depending upon this type of nucleus, there are categorization of two organisms here. That means depending upon the type of nucleus, there is a classification of two types. What is that here? Prokaryotic and eukaryotic. For example, if the nucleus is not present, then they are called as prokaryotic. If nucleus is seen, that too it is a true nucleus. True nucleus means having genetic material, nuclear membrane, nucleoplasm, nuclear pore, and nucleolus. These five parts are present in any of the cell of the nucleus, then it is called as true nucleus. And true nucleus, if it is present, means they are called as eukaryotes. That means eukaryotes. This is most important. Why? Because in 10th class also these topics will be continued. In case of bacteria, we cannot find a true nucleus. A false nucleus is seen. That means here nuclear membrane is not present, nucleolus is not present, nuclear membrane, nuclear pore or nuclear membrane is not present, nucleolus not present. Only genetic material is seen. Only genetic material if it is present means then we can say it is a prokaryotic cell. Or otherwise, all the five parts are present means then we can call it as a eukaryotic cell. This you need to remember. And what are the parts are there in the nucleus? Usually five parts are there, and these five parts are important. What are they? First one, it is genetic material. Next one, it is a nuclear membrane, nucleoplasm, nuclear pore, and nucleolus. That means here nucleolus, genetic material, and nucleoplasm, and membrane, nuclear membrane, and nuclear pore. So these are the different types of parts which are present in the cell. And in 9th class this topic is important, and this can be seen only with the help of electronic microscope.